The call came at 2 a.m. I was still half in the desert, half in my own bed. Your boy, my former CO's voice was gravel, flat. A rival crew of 9 caught him. Fingers gone. They mailed them to us. I didn't breathe, didn't curse, didn't scream. Then my section chief came on. His tone was a blade sliding across a whetstone. You've got 24 hours. An eye for an eye isn't enough. Take their hands, take their heads, burn it all. 3 hours per man, more than enough. I hung up. The house was dark, my wife asleep, my son's laughter still etched in the walls. And beneath my skin, something colder than rage. They thought I was a man who could be hurt. They forgot what I was trained to be. But the war outside was only one war. The real betrayal lived under my own roof. Small things first. Shadows. A phone buzzing too long in her pocket. Her eyes catching mine and darting away. A text she deleted too quickly. I'd been gone too much. Afghanistan, Iraq, Colombia. Delta doesn't send you home for birthdays. And in my absence, she found someone who did. At first I told myself it was exhaustion, paranoia from endless rotations. But her voice changed when she spoke my name, like it no longer belonged to her. The son I fought for, bled for, suddenly became a question I never thought to ask. I moved like I did in country, quiet, precise. I pulled the phone records. I studied the times, the gaps, the patterns. A second life written in digits. DNA was easier than it should have been. A toothbrush, a strand of hair, a swab pressed against the inside of my own cheek. Cold science, where trust used to live. Days stretched. Each moment with her became theater. I smiled when I wanted to break glass. I kissed her forehead and cataloged the lies in her pupils. She thought she was careful. She wasn't. Every mission taught me patience. Patience is a weapon sharper than steel. The results came back sealed in a white envelope. It weighed less than air. And inside it, the ground under my life collapsed. He wasn't mine. My son, the one they cut, the one they used to bleed me, was born of another man. I held the paper in my hand, feeling nothing. Not anger, not grief, just clarity, brutal and surgical. That night, I slid the envelope across the table. She frowned, confused, then opened it. Her face broke piece by piece. Eyes wide, mouth trembling. The blood drained until she looked like ash wearing skin. "Please," she whispered. I said nothing. I just watched. She begged, sobbed, reached across the table. I pulled my hand back like she was a stranger. And that was the truth. She was. My revenge wasn't loud. It wasn't fists or shouting. It was precision. I'd already spoken to my lawyer. Accounts separated, property divided, custody irrelevant now. She thought she was safe inside the comfort of deception, but I'd been digging escape tunnels for months. When I slid the divorce papers across to her, they landed like a guillotine. "I knew," I said. Her tears froze. "I knew before the test. I wanted proof. Proof you couldn't run from." Her sobs turned into screams, pleas into bargains. She fell to her knees as if that would undo years of betrayal. I stood, collected my jacket, walked to the door. She collapsed behind me, drowning in her own lies. The house was quiet when I left, too quiet for the years I'd given it. I drove into the night, past the glow of streetlights, past the life I'd been tricked into living. I thought of my son. No, her son. A boy born from another man's blood. And I realized the cartel, the ambush, the mutilation, it wasn't my war anymore. She destroyed the only reason I ever fought. And me? I became what I was always meant to be. A man untethered. No pity, no regret, no more illusions. The last line of my life with her closed as simply as a trigger pull. And like every target I ever eliminated, she never saw it coming.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.